Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Ooh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I wanna talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Corsicana, Texas. Welcome back to another episode of the Burning Coals Podcast. We are back, and we are your show hosts. I go by the name of Miss Note Our Reactions. Right there on the side of me at the top by the symbol, she is the first lady of the Burning Coals Podcast. She goes by the name, the wonderful, the beautiful, talented, Miss Educated Queen, EQ. Give it up. Right up under me, we got the man, the myth, the legend. He goes by the name of Gentleman, the traveling man, Jamal. And coming in next, he's the big fella. He goes by the name of Bougie Weirdo. Get up for Bougie Weirdo one time. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we are your show hosts. We go by the name of the Burning Coals Podcast. Here is where we have fire interviews. We have hot topics, burning questions, searing conversations, and we say what needs to be said on this show. So tonight, before we get started, we do have a comment section. If you want to be able to come on to the show or put your comments in the comment section, we will definitely read it out loud. And if you want to be able to come on to the show, we do have 2 streaming platforms available. We have a Facebook platform that's available, and we also have a YouTube platform available. If you click on one of those, we'll definitely bring you in, and you can definitely fire up your questions, your shout outs. But we say just keep it PG-13, all right? If you want to come at one of us, you can definitely do that. You can say, be love, we love that. Or we say, EQ, you love that shirt you wearing or whatever, man, give us a compliment. You can definitely do that when you come on, all right? So that being said, before we get started on the show, we got the grounds rules laid out, and the smoke is clear and the dust is settled. Let's go talk with the panel. EQ, Jill and Jamal, how you guys feeling today on this beautiful Tuesday? It was a cool one, too. It's a cool one.
What's up? What's up? Yeah, it was a good day. I'm blessed to be above ground and not beneath ground. And as always, it's good to see my hater, my fellow hater down there. Man, glad to have you back with us. You're looking all revived and refreshed. Good to see you too, Mr. Know-It-All, of course.
Yes.
And then I know the man behind it all is going to be on pretty soon, Mr.
Bougie Weirdo, B-Dub.
Bougie, yeah, with all these crazy names and memes on his profile. But yeah, I'm glad, and I'm glad to see y'all, my kings. You know, shout out to y'all and your families and all the people that's struggling to get up and go back to school. These kids, oh Jesus!
Ooh,
but I'm do this show tonight. I'm good.
Right. G-Man, how you doing over there, my guy?
Man, another day above ground. Back on the road. You know, I stay on the road, but
yeah.
Like 70, the high was like 75. It's been raining all day, so get away from 110 in Texas.
Yeah, buddy.
112 in Texas.
Man, you're right. But you know what? But here's the thing, though. But today in Texas, whatever, I think we had this cool breeze that came through today, G-Man. So you may have missed that. So it's been pretty cool today. It hadn't been on 100-something degrees temperature.
It was only 99, huh?
Yeah.
1 degree below hell.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So
I missed y'all. Ready to chop it up.
Right. We definitely got some topics of conversation we're gonna get into tonight. They're gonna be really, really good. Hopefully, gonna be some learning experience as well. But here's B-Dub. B-Dub, man, how are you, man?
Good. Sorry for the delay.
Oh, you okay, man? You said you all right, man? Your voice sound like you little tired there, brother.
Nah. I'm good.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's after dark voice.
Yeah. B-Dub after dark. Yeah, B-Dub after hours over there. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Today was like a chill day for me today, but it was kind of boring though. Have you ever found yourself like on social media and you just kind of just scrolling, you get a whole bunch of just a bunch of nothing. Maybe social media like on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. So I found myself today. I was scrolling on social media because I ain't had nothing else going on. Just want to see what's up and see what's going on or whatever. And I'm on Instagram, and for somehow I don't know how I'm clicked or how I am um how I end up having a friend with. You ever seen a show called the 5 Minute Craft? Those 5 Minute Craft videos. How in the world am I subscribed to a 5 Minute Craft videos? I have no interest in it whatsoever. And today I'm watching it. I kid you not. I think I watched it for the whole 5 minutes, because the more I was watching it, the more dumber and dumber it was getting. I couldn't find myself to keep away from it, but it was getting stupid. This woman, got some shoes, and she made a freaking purse out of some brand new pair of Converse shoes, and the craft thing with the shoes was hideous. And I'm saying to myself, how in the world did this get into my feed, with this whole 5 Minute Craft thing or whatever? But I was just really bored or whatever, man. But I was like, this is a goofy video here. But for somehow I couldn't find my way. I couldn't find the time to pull away from it. You guys ever been in a situation like that before?
And you just kept on clicking.
I was just about to say, mission accomplished. You sit here talking about how goofy it was, but yet you was watching. And that's all they want.
Man. That's what. Yeah, it was goofy, man. Yeah. So I don't know how I subscribed or none of that, whatever. So I guess
subscribe now. Huh?
Now I'm gonna have to unsubscribe, man. But I'm already in the algorithm, so they probably gonna be shooting me all kind of dumb stuff like that in my, on my account. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But anyway, you guys, hey man, we got a good show for you guys tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and start talking about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
The first topic of discussion we're gonna discuss. There's a situation that's going on with LIZZO. So if you guys don't know, LIZZO, she is a entertainer in the industry, and LIZZO is under fire because she has a lawsuit that's going on against her. Now, what they're saying about LIZZO is the people that's coming out against her. She got like 6 or 7 people that's coming out against her, saying that they used to work with LIZZO. They were her backup dancers, and that LIZZO had, they had been being treated unfairly. I think they're saying that LIZZO knew that there was some type of sexual misconduct of the dancers that was involved in this whole thing or whatever, and some other things that they're complaining about. They're saying that LIZZO knows that these dancers and people that's working with her hadn't been getting paid. They've been getting harassed, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Now, LIZZO's people has coming out and in her defense saying that, hey, none of these things are true. All these are just accusations. People just upset, pissed off, mad at LIZZO and so on and so forth or whatever. But now Beyonce, she has come out and being supportive of LIZZO and, hoping everything goes well with her court situation. And she's been speaking now on LIZZO's behalf publicly and saying that, hey, she understands what's going on with LIZZO, and basically, whenever you treat someone that's working with you a certain kind of way, people will get upset, angry, and so on and so forth, or whatever. So, in this situation, you guys, how do you guys feel about everything that's going on with LIZZO and this lawsuit that she got going on, with people coming out pissed off, upset, angry, saying that she ain't being paid, and the mistreatment, sexual activities, and sexual assaults going on, and so on and so forth? What do you guys think about everything that's going on with LIZZO?
She did that shit.
Why you say that, B-Dub? You think LIZZO did that, B-Dub?
Listen, I don't know. I can't say if she did, she didn't. It's all allegations. It's hard to tell in today's time because everybody out for a quick bag, so they could be lying. Especially one of the girls, because one of the girls, her contract ended, and she actually requested to go on another tour. So, I mean, if stuff was that bad and you was out, why come back? But at the same time, everybody, we was just having this conversation on the Facebook forum or whatever, and I was saying, everybody's not intelligent enough, emotionally strong enough, or have the right resources to get out of situations sometimes. Because some people was saying, well, if it was so bad, they should have just left. Well, you could apply that to abused women as well. If it's so bad, leave.
That's exactly where I was finna go with it.
So I'm saying? So sometimes people are not equipped to handle awkward situations like that, so they just stay in them for whatever reason. But anyway, like I said, Lizzo, I don't know, is great musician. I liked her music. I'm not for the antics and the outside stuff, but she do make good music. But she's always seemed a little, I don't know, off to me. So
Yeah.
it could be true. It could be true, But hey, we'll see. The details will come out sooner or later.
But you know what, B-Dub, I'm like you, B-Dub. I just because of how some of Lizzo's antics that she's done over the past couple of years or whatever, man, I wouldn't put it past her. Now, I'm not saying that she actually did it, but I wouldn't put it past her at all. But here's the thing about it. I agree with you 1,000%, B-Dub. It seems like, she getting a lot of this heat because she has some people that's working with her. Maybe they are getting the short end of the stick. Maybe they're, like you said, there was some contract disputes that's going on. And you know how it is when some people don't get their way, then, they want to talk bad and knock the other individual over because things that go their way. And this is it almost seems like, these people that's making this outcry, the first person who made the outcry, whatever, it seemed like they're just trying to get people to trying to side with them, whatever, because of things haven't gone their way, and and that's the reason why now, Lizzo's in the bad spot, whatever. But at the same time, like I said, B-Dub, I just, with Lizzo's antics, whatever, brother, it just, I couldn't say that it did or didn't happen, whatever, because it's just some of the things that she's done in the past. G-Man, what you gonna say, my guy?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not. I guess the sad part is of the controversies outshine her actual musical talents. Right? She gets more attention and clicks for everything outside of being a musician. Whether it's the antics, the twerking, and the whatever, like fat shaming or whatever they were doing. And now this, right? But typically she's on the better end of it, right? She's kind of the victim. She's been like this champion of, these causes and whatever. Now they're coming after her, right? Nobody's exempt. Now, I don't know, whether it's true or not. Of course, it's all alleged. I hadn't heard a statement from her. She probably can't speak on it for legal reasons or whatever. I'm pretty sure there's some truth to it. It's highly weird, right? It's the industry. I'm sure some nefarious things going on at some point, and it all come out. But again, you sit there and think that the industry has your back, which they have, and it can bite you in the butt also. So we'll see what happens. I'm not, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Lizzo. I can probably remember like one song of her, maybe. I'm gonna be honest. Now I've seen like clips of her playing like the flute and all that, and I can say she is talented, but it's Lizzo.
Yeah. But you know what? The industry is speaking up for her. Beyonce is the industry. Jay-Z, these guys are the industry. You see what I'm saying?
Well, we don't. There could be more there.
What you mean? Can be done?
I think
what you
Beyonce just trying to cover herself because Beyonce has a song where she shouts out a bunch of different women, and Lizzo's name is in that song. And in one of her, after this happened, at one of her shows, she didn't say Lizzo's name, so everybody like, oh, she didn't say her name. Oh, so then she came back at a later show and said, I love you, Lizzo. So I take that with a grain of salt. I think she's just trying to cover herself and stay out of it. She probably maybe have some new music coming or something, and she ain't trying to get caught up in no drama before she drop. But again, I mean, we'll see. Like I said, and actually, she did respond, sorta. She didn't get specific, but she, I can't remember what she said, something about being a sexual person or something like that, which makes me believe there's definitely some truth to it. At least the part about, the banana cat at the strip club, because why would you say that, in response to somebody accusing you of, sexual assault and harassment or whatnot. So I thought that was a little weird, and I think she might have shot that out there before her lawyers was able to get a hold of it and be like, "Shut your ass up."
Yeah, don't you?
She hasn't said anything since. So, normally where there's smoke, there's fire, and then But here's my thing. This is where it's gonna be interesting, because what do women always say? Believe all women, right? Mr. Know-it-all get accused of something, believe all women.
Yeah.
Any athlete, football, believe women. Believe all women. So are we still believing all women, or which woman are we gonna believe, I guess, is the question. So I think it's interesting to see how it's gonna turn out. I ain't got no dog in the fight. Like I said, I actually haven't heard any really too much of her new music, but I know her first album, I can't say her first album went hard. So I was a fan off of that, but I haven't really been paying attention lately.
LIZZO.
Nah, because all that extra shit just make me, now when I hear Lizzo's name, I just kind of turn away. But I still go back and jam some of her first album. It went hard. So, but I don't know. I'm curious to see how it's gonna play out.
I've never been a fan of Lizzo. I couldn't even tell you what song. I ain't know how she had on albums and like that. I ain't never heard of her.
She got some good songs on that first album. I ain't gonna even cap. I ain't gonna try to. I don't personally rock with her like that as a person, but you still have to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, but B-Double, when you said something about believing all women or whatever, I believe in this case, they're gonna probably believe in all women as well, whatever. Because here's the thing, though, because I think she's real deep in with all the Hollywood stuff that's going on or whatever, and they don't want none of that. They don't want none of that stuff to get spilled out in public, whatever, man. So they're gonna try to keep this thing really, really sealed tight, bottle cap type or whatever, because they don't really want. See, people suspect a lot of stuff that go on in Hollywood. Everybody suspect, but we haven't really seen no actual stuff that's out there about how Hollywood weird behave and things like that or whatever. So I think they're gonna try to find a way to keep this thing sealed up even tighter, so it won't, so some of the secrets and stuff that we suspect that goes on in Hollywood don't even come out, don't be leaked out. So they're gonna definitely back up. I think they're gonna definitely back up.
They didn't protect Bill Cosby,
right?
Well, hey, because Bill Cosby, that's another story behind Bill Cosby, though, man. Yeah, some of them out there, whatever, man, they just sacrifice them, whatnot,
Oh, and there's more to this Lizzo story too. So it's a lot going on. She just got a lot going on right now because everybody talking about her man, and at least she got somebody to support her and help her through this situation. Nah, old boy Chunk Deuce is on her. And allegedly, and now his ex-girlfriend is coming out saying that she stole him from her. Which I ain't gonna go into all that because they was dating for 10 years. Ain't no man going 10 years not putting no ring on it. So if you was a girlfriend for 10 years, he was never your man. But needless to say, she found out, how women normally do.
A man as you let him go.
Exactly. But found some text messages and found some images that she can never get out of her head, her words. So I'll let y'all imaginate on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so allegedly her boyfriend, she's a home wrecker, per se, technically home wrecker.
Who?
Took him,
stole her
dude from his ex. And now he done chunked deuces on her after these allegations came out. So maybe he knows something. And he trying to distance himself.
You can't steal what's mine. If you stole my old lady, she wasn't never mine in the first place.
That's what I said, but
she wasn't mine. It was just my turn. But go ahead, that's another story.
Right.
But then the boyfriend started fat shaming her too. On top of it, you know what I mean? He started fat shaming when he was
there. Why was you there?
Yeah, right. He was there because of money. I agree with that 1,000%.
Get his clout up, get his money up, and
get my likes and followers up. Speaking of likes, y'all hit that like button. And
for sure. Yeah, he said I'm here for the clout, not the drama.
Yep. So yeah, he started laying
the cash.
So he started fat shaming with her and saying a whole bunch of other bad stuff towards with her. How you do when you break up with somebody, you want to rub it in real thick and tight. Real hard on it. That's what he did, man. And started fat shaming with her shit. That's what they do. That's what they do.
I don't want to be bothered.
EQ.
Yes.
Okay, so we just said can you give your what how do you feel about this whole Lizzo situation? You know, you think that she you know, do you think that her situation with these dancers and everybody that working with her, you think they are just you know, they're trying they are feeling some kind of way because of because of everything that's going on with Lizzo with, and they all coming against her to try to extort money from her or what? How you feel about everything with Lizzo?
They could. I don't know the story, but I mean they could. Everybody's out for money and for their own selfish motives. I mean they could be. I don't know. I don't know the story. I didn't read up on it or
Okay.
follow up on it. I mean, so can you kind of give me a little background?
Well,
So what you're saying is you came to work unprepared.
Basically.
I think you better read that subheading down there. I don't throw hands, I throw chairs.
You throw chairs, huh?
Right.
It just says I throw chairs. I don't see that.
Whatever. But so what's the deal with Lizzo?
Don't worry about it. Move on to the next subject because she unprepared.
I mean, look, you the one that's been on a hiatus for the last two.
I've been on
months.
the run. The man is after me.
Well, they my pocket can't pay child support.
I know.
Yeah.
FTK.
Yeah, no, Lizzo, she has some legal stuff going on or whatever. Her dancers are claiming that she has been she's not paying them. Her dancers also saying that they've been sexually assaulted up on the Lizzo's watch, and she knows exactly what's going on. And everything that's these dancers are complaining about, everything's just looking real bad against Lizzo. And they're just thinking
about somebody getting fat shamed or something.
Yeah, Lizzo. Yeah, some dancers are saying, Lizzo saying
Lizzo
that
fat
shaming somebody, the dancers and so on and so forth or whatever.
I'm gonna leave you right there.
Maybe she feeling brand new. She was like three plus when she came in the game, and I think she dropped down to about 260. Maybe she feeling brand new. She feeling skinny now.
What 370?
Nah, I said she was like 300. I just read this the other day. She was like 308 or something like that.
She got down to 299 now. She fat shaming.
Yeah, she got a 2 now. She's skinny now.
Son.
So Lizzo just got a lot of controversy going on or whatever, and we just got to have our discussion about it. But it just everything just kind of we don't put it past everything that's going on with Lizzo, but right now these are just accusations or whatever. But it's like some people are disgruntled.
Can't say. I'm gonna have to get that soundbite. B-Dub. I gotta have that one.
Yeah. So EQ, so that's basically the short of it, with everything that's going on with Lizzo. So
okay, if leave a group, you ain't nobody making you work with Lizzo or dance for her or whatever. I mean, find you somebody else dance with. I mean,
it ain't easy.
Okay, well, I don't know, but I mean,
you used to dance for Uncle Luke. Don't.
Okay, my bad. Stop.
But no, I don't.
Melvin, what's up?
But yeah, Melvin, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, but I don't know if it's that easy to leave a name like that or whatever because
I mean, are they under contract or whatever?
Well, one dancer contract is pretty much over with. So
they all over now because they got fired.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna find no work. These women are Lizzo sized women. Ain't nobody hiring them.
Oh.
That was really their only opportunity.
Shout out to my fellow BBWs out there. Hold up.
No. Hey, let's just be real. Like Beyonce not hiring no size 28s on her tour.
No.
That's not shade. That's just facts.
But they can dance better. They can dance better than Blue Ivy because she sucked.
You talking about little kid? I ain't rocking with
whatever.
It.
Yeah, whatever. I said it.
We not gonna do no
I said it
like that.
I said it. 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 She cute and everything, but no. I said it.
Don't try to clean it up.
I ain't clean nothing up. No.
Beyonce internet. You cannot say that.
yeah. This is Face Beyonce, huh? Facebook Beyonce. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're going in on Lizzo.
Stick to the topic, know it all.
Oh, okay, all right, okay. Since y'all scared, all right. Okay.
I don't even know what's going on with Blue Ivy.
He's a child.
I don't follow these celebrities and entertainers like that. I'm in school, so I don't have time to be. I'm trying to become Dr. Brown. I ain't got time.
I got
Yeah,
you.
Ain't
Yeah,
nothing
we
going
got you.
on.
Ain't no.
Blue
yeah.
living her best life and being
She getting
prepared to take over and be the next Beyonce. That's all.
Well, can Blue give me some of her money? Cause I need it.
you trying to get an honorary doctorate. Sit
I
down. You're like, I got an honorary doctorate. No.
I hate you.
From
Ooh, why you
Everest,
gotta come back and bother me?
from Everest College. Sit down with all that.
Nah, it's Romeo College. Why you talking? Now get you some.
You
I
don't need all that.
DC.
All you need is a jacket and Kinkos.
Yeah.
Stupid.
I'm out of touch.
Y'all stupid.
Yeah.
What?
So we got this next subject. The next subject we're going to discuss. This happened in this happened in the apartment complex in Greensboro, North Carolina. So there's a white woman. She's an apartment manager. She was seen on video recording. There was a white woman by the name of Kim Jennings, and she's a manager at Sedgefield Garden Apartments in Greensboro, North Carolina. She had assaulted two black kids that was swimming inside the pool at the apartment complex. But first, she told the kids to get out of the pool, and she began to I think she began to, if I'm not mistaken, she began to grab one of the kids and was chastising that particular, I think it was the female. Well, the older brother was upset behind it, and he had threw a bottle at the woman, and then the woman got upset, and when the boy got out of the pool, she went and grabbed a can of soda and poured it all on this little boy's head and face and all over his body, and then she threw the bottle at the kid. Next thing you know, there's a situation too where authorities got involved in it. The children's parents got involved in it. And it's been the woman got arrested, and she's looking at a simple assault charge with the Greensboro Police Department in North Carolina. So in that situation, you guys, knowing what you guys been hearing from everything that's going on with that situation, how do you guys feel about that one? With the kids, just swimming at the, inside the pool at the apartment complex. Now, mind you, the kids was not supposed to be at that pool, but the woman, she took it. How some of these managers get. They get over excited when it comes to a situation like this, and they want to police the place because they feel like they have an empowerment, or they try to have they try to rule the apartment, the location with their authority, and so on and so forth, whatever. So how you guys feel about everything going on with that situation there?
I mean, when in doubt, when you got kids trespassing, I mean, a manager or not, you could have handled that totally different. You could have called police, let them handle it. That's what their job is. For you to assault anybody's child, you are the apartment manager, not the law enforcer. There's a difference. And you didn't have no right. So she should be charged with child abuse as well, not just assault or whatever, because nothing gives you the right to put your hands on people's child. Even if kids are talking noise to you, put the police on them. Hey, let them get a trespassing ticket, or the parents get a trespassing ticket, and go on about your way. You get the kids out the door. Now you don't have to worry about all this. But I don't blame these parents for stepping up to be for their children or whatever. But then we also have to teach our children. Yeah, y'all might want to go swimming, but we don't live here, there are rules, and the rules of most apartment complexes is you must be accompanied by a tenant if you are the guest of someone. And we have to learn we are not above rules. See, we got to teach this to our children, and we have to understand this too as adults, because I see a lot of situations like this where we defend behaviors like this, knowing that the whole time we in the wrong. And were those kids wrong for being in a swimming pool they weren't supposed to be? Yes, because why weren't they accompanied by an adult?
And I definitely get it. Like the apartment complex, see, they are trying to protect themselves because of, what if those kids would get out there and drown inside that
Exactly.
pool? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now the apartment complex will be responsible for the death of some kids that don't even live on the property itself, on the property, or you don't have no, because a lot of these apartment complexes, they don't have lifeguards out there, no none of that. So that's the reason why when it comes to having kids on the property, they say, hey, you know what, have somebody here that's an adult. But if you don't live on the property itself, you don't live in the apartment complex, please don't come onto the property and swim. But on the same note, the manager, like you said, EQ, the manager stepped way out of line or whatever, because you have to be able to observe and read the room. If you are telling somebody to leave the apartment complex that you believe that don't live there, and they're giving you some pushback, okay, you know what? As me as the adult, because I don't want to escalate this situation, I'm going to back off. And like I said, I will exhaust my resources to make sure I go about it another kind of way to get the kids removed off the property. I'm not gonna sit there and go to no exchange, no words with no kids at all. I'm not gonna get into no fisticuffs with no kids at all. I'm just going to sit back, observe, make sure I get the authorities on the way, call police, and be done with it or whatever. But this woman that in a manager position, for some reason, she felt the need to handle the situation herself, and she did not de-escalate it at all or whatever. And I believe that with her doing what she did, she went over and beyond to really try to force her authority on these kids, and with her, just pouring the soda on them or whatever, man, that was all that stuff was just uncalled for. And I believe that she escalated the situation to where it didn't need to go.
It
That's
could
how
have
I
been
feel about it.
it could have been a teachable moment. It really could have been. Even if the kid's going off, you could have said, hey, look, let me talk to y'all and let me tell you why y'all can't swim here. Then you go over the apartment rules or pool rules, procedures, whatever. Then if it got out of hand, yeah, you find the adults that those kids belong to, the police or whatever. You don't ever get in a war of words with kids. And I ain't gonna lie, as a teacher, I had to learn that because I'm the adult, and kids mimic behaviors. So, G-Man, B-Dub, what say you?
Yeah, what you got? How you guys feel about it, B-Dub and G-Man? B-Dub, you on mute.
I already know.
So let's go a different route here first.
Uh-oh.
First of all, that bitch is a coward. She wouldn't have did that to no grown ass person. Let's be clear about that.
Not at all.
That little boy stood there while she threw that soda on him, did not retaliate, did not attack that woman, which only prompted her to continue her bullshit. And let's take race out of it. This is what I'm talking about. We have grown ass people with their big selves acting like children. We live in a time now where children act more adult than adults a lot of the time. She's wrong. She dead ass wrong. I commend y'all for being very political and how y'all said it, and it sound great and wonderful. Yeah, that's cool. Nah, that bitch was wrong. And it don't matter if they live there or not. Yes, they were in the wrong. They shouldn't have been in the pool. Cool, got it. Hey, y'all here visiting somebody? Y'all with somebody? No, okay, y'all can't be in the pool. They don't want to get out. Try to get in touch with their parents or somebody, or like you said, call security, whatever. Do what you got to do. Or it is unprecedented times that we living in as far as weather. You could have just let them enjoy their fucking self and then gone about their business. Hey, listen, just FYI, you can't be here unless you're here with a tenant, but I'm going to let y'all make it today, but going forward, it's going to be an issue. Can't do it. That's an option. I'm not saying she had to do that, but it's an option. There's a lot of other options other than talking noise to a little girl. Like the little boy said something to you. You threw something at his sister. Of course he going to say something. He's the older brother. That's his younger sister. Then you come back and you put your hands on him and then assault him, throwing soda in his face. This is the type of shit they used to do back in the 50s and 60s.
Right.
That and if you look at her mugshot, that I'm just gonna say that if you Google her mugshot, that'll tell you everything you need to know about what type of person she is. And
Should
that's
have
all I
had it
gotta say
ready to
about
put
it.
up on a jumbotron. Should have put it on the screen.
G-Man, how you feel about it, brother?
I would have. I mean, okay. It couldn't have been my kid. I'm gonna say that because I ain't calling no cops. Tell you that now. I'm against calling the cops. I think in today's climate, you want to get the police. We want to lessen as many interactions you can with law enforcement, because law enforcement get there, right? Police get there, and then they give you an enemy like the police did something wrong. All right, kids shouldn't have been there. We got it. But name me one inner city youth at some point in your youth that when you were young that you didn't go to somebody's apartment who had a pool because you didn't. We've all done it, right? And typically the manager come out and say, or don't say nothing, or we'll leave or not, whatever. Kids who shouldn't have been there, cool, got it. They broke the rules. Nothing that says you can go and pour a soda, at these kids. He's supposed to be an adult. There's other ways it could have been handled. My kid is over there. Obviously, the kid is in the wrong. But if a grown up does that to my children, then you have to do that to an adult, which is me. Look at that.
Yeah, she do. She look
Yeah,
like
she don't like y'all.
Yeah, you can.
Listen.
These are white only pies. That's what she look like.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what she look like.
Oh man.
Hey, she mad. That was her retaliation.
Yeah, she pissed. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, she is.
That's she sought to disrespect that. She disrespected him. It's just like, I'd rather you punch me than to slap me or spit in my face. Don't this way she sought to disrespect him, and she accomplished that. But again, she handled it the wrong way, improper way. I wouldn't have called the cops. And if that was my child, then I would have to come see that.
So you said so G-Man, so you said you wouldn't have, if you were the manager in her situation, and those kids, and you told those kids the first time to get out the pool, they wouldn't do it. And so you saying that you would not call the police at all? So how you gonna get them out?
No, because this is the thing. It's the summertime. Unless you sit up there at that pool 24, it's gonna be kids in that pool at some point. That's gonna be in that pool.
I agree with that.
Worth, like at the end of the day, she got locked up. Was it worth it trying to get kids out the pool?
No, it wasn't worth it. But
it's not worth it. You got to it's not really worth it. And if you call the cops, like, come on, cops ain't got nothing better to do than go run some kids out your funky, dirty, pee infested swimming pool. It ain't worth it. None of it's worth it. Look, it's 100 kids in there. You don't know which kids in the pool. I don't care. All right, they're in the pool. If they ain't supposed to be in the pool, hey, y'all need to leave. All right, we ain't gonna go nowhere. All right, have a good day. What you gonna do? Wear an ID come on, it's not worth it.
Right.
It's hot. It's 10,000 degrees outside. Let them kids go in there and swim and go home. Go about your business.
And not only that, how many times have we seen this exact same situation play out where the kids do live in an apartment complex and are allowed to be in the pool, and they still try to kick them out.
And they still
I agree. But what I'm saying is, because when it comes to these pools, a lot of these apartment complexes specifically say have somebody out there. In this situation, she didn't. Yeah, but what I'm saying is they try to protect themselves from liability from kids and stuff like that drowning. You see what I'm saying? I agree. You are. I agree. But that's the reason why they.
And if you jump the fence or you go in there illegally and drown, you still have to show the responsibility. You're gonna be liable anyway. What if the pool was closed? The office is closed. The manager's gone home, and those kids jumped the gate and they're drowned. You can be sued for anything.
You damn so can.
And putting your hands on them don't make you less liable.
You liable,
most definitely.
Now that complex is liable for your overacting, caring of a manager. So you liable anyway. You didn't solve anything. You liable either way. So she didn't solve anything because they're gonna have to pay up to that family who wasn't even supposed to be there when you could have just let them swim that day. and went on about your business. Now they're gonna have to pay. She's gonna get fired. The company gonna have to pay out to their family anyway.
Mm-hmm. Well, but that's the company situation. That's for them having someone out there that's like that, being in a management role, that's overly aggressive like that or whatever. Because again, I'm not condoning the woman's behavior on how she did with that child. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they are kids, and we know for a fact that we've all been there with kids, going to different apartment complexes and swimming and so on and so forth or whatever. But I do agree that she was definitely in the wrong with taking it to the point to where she throws soda on this kid and throwing a bottle at him and so on and so forth. Whatever. She acted worse than the child did. So I agree with that 1,000%. But what I was definitely, how I feel about the whole situation with the whole liability stuff or whatever, because I know how a lot of these apartment complexes, how they operate and how they roll. They are very sensitive when it comes to, trying to, cover their own track with, with how, with kids drowning and stuff like that inside pools.
But the front gate don't ever work.
Right. Right.
You don't police the pool. You don't police the pool though. The front gate don't ever work.
Yeah, they police the hell out that pool, boy. Oh man, they police
focus on the pool. Come
and
on.
You know what?
Yeah.
I would even be less upset, even if she physically, grabbed him, not in a harmful way, but just grabbed him and physically took him out of the pool. It would be better than what she did. That is intentional. Yes, she felt in her heart that she wanted to demean that child, to make him feel less than what he is. And that's something totally different. It ain't got nothing to do with no job. It ain't got nothing to do with no safety or being in no pool. That was something very personal.
She mad.
Yeah, about his safety.
Y'all, she mad.
I care about your safety. Let me throw this soda in your eyes because I want you to be safe.
She mad. Y'all cousins down there in Alabama done jumped her cousins with them chairs. So she found
Hey, think about this though. What if we find out she is related to one of them people?
Boy,
she ain't coming out of jail.
That's a media frenzy right there. Yeah, that's a frenzy. You don't want that to happen. Not right now, because that's still hiding. Yeah, that's still hot. That's a smoking subject right now. But it is what it is, man. But yeah, hopefully that
everything that's coming to them.
Right, and we're gonna definitely keep our eye on that situation. What happened with whatever's gonna happen with that situation? Because I believe that we haven't even seen the end of that one, because that looked pretty bad when you go back and look at the video with that, how that kid was just standing there, just taking that abuse from that woman, and that woman was fiery, mad and angry behind that.
Shout out to that young man,
because it took a lot of composure, B-Dub. It really did.
I know some dudes from the White Bricks would have put them hands on her. I mean, I'm just saying.
Man, yeah, they would have. They would throw hands out there.
She earned every bit of it.
Yeah, she did. So this final subject we're going to discuss, this final story, talks about Michael Oher, The Blind Side. We all seen the story, The Blind Side. I believe, what's her name? Sandra Bullock. She's in it. And Michael Oher, he's the football player. He used to play for the Baltimore Ravens, but Michael Oher, he is coming out and saying, being vocal about saying that that everything that was related to the story was a lie. That the true family, I believe the family name was the Tuohys or something like that, or whoever the name of the family is that supposedly had adopted him. He's saying that was a whole lie. They trying to extort money from him. He ain't got no money from the Blind Side movie. All the events that occurred in the Blind Side movie that are supposed to be true events, none of that stuff was true. All this stuff that's going on with the Blind Side of Michael Oher, he wants some retribution. He want to be paid. He want money. He want everything that comes with it, because everybody has profited off of Michael Oher's story, but Michael Oher himself, the family received, money and funds and things like that or whatever. And Michael Oher just like, what, enough is enough. Y'all not making no more money off my back, none of that or whatever. So he's come out being vocal about it. B-Dub, EQ, G-Man, what do you guys think about that situation with Michael Oher? For some reason, you know how it is. Hollywood will over exploit, they will over sensationalize somebody's bio story. They would definitely do that.
That's what
because
they
want to keep
entertainment.
It is right.
So,
right.
So on that part of it, I thought he was kind of overreacting, but he been said that a long time ago that he didn't like the movie because they kind of played him like he was like just dumb. He was like, I'm not an idiot, which I mean I get it.
They did play him like he was dumb, man.
Like they made him seem like he was damn near on the spectrum. But so I get him being upset, but at the same time, it's kind of like whatever. But I didn't know that he never got paid from it. So now he's adding some more stuff because he just recently found out. All this time he thought he was their adopted child, and come to find out they never actually adopted him. It was a different type of thing where they just had authority over him. And
he wanted to be in that white family so bad. They took his
Master don't love me. But but hey, that's but they made millions off this movie, and this dude ain't seen a dime. I did not know that. Cause at first I'm just thinking about like the movie itself. Like, come on, bro. Like, I understand they kind of played you a little bit, but whatever, bro. You in the NFL, you making money, you getting paid off the movie. But come to find out, you wasn't getting paid off the movie at all. And these people that made a whole life off of this. Like the wife, she go around doing motivational speeches and using this story as the base for her, her presentations or whatever. Like, they really capitalizing off this man's name, and he ain't seen not one red penny. So I think it's messed up. I think it's highly messed up, and I hope he get his just due. G-Man, still ain't gonna change that movie. He still look like he on the spectrum in that movie.
Yeah, he was a little slow.
I tried to take it back, boss.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Hey, Will Melvin said, "Let's keep it a buck." He was dumb. How do you not know you are adopted? I kind of like the white folks on this one. They some hustlers.
You ain't lying.
Cold-blooded.
I don't think he'll get what he think he'll get. I don't think it's gonna go far. I mean, like y'all said, you're in the NFL, you making money. Dude, just let it go, I guess. I don't know.
Man, they took that boy money and they put in somebody else's name so he can never ever get that damn money.
He shouldn't have agreed to let them do the story.
Listen, them people like that, whatever, man. They are like miles ahead of you when it come to money. You see what I'm saying? That money is in some dead person, some person that's dead, granddaddy, great daddy name or whatever, man. That money gone.
They ain't gotta hide it.
Yeah.
They ain't gotta hide it. They got the money.
They got the money. He was more upset that they didn't and bring him into the family. He was about to...
Hey, they had
one of y'all. No, you ain't.
He shouldn't have agreed to it because they got the little 7-year-old little boy tutoring him. They made him look real dumb.
Man, they did, man.
They made him look dumb in the movie, and they look dumb in real life.
Basically. Because, I mean, bro, like, okay, when the movie first come out, stuff take time. You might not even be thinking about it, especially since, he was just starting his NFL career. So I get it. You ain't even thinking about that kind of stuff. But after a year or two, you ain't seen no checks yet from this movie. Like, I would have been asking some questions, bro. Like, even if I didn't think about it up front, because like I said, you just starting your NFL career. You focus on playing ball. You getting these NFL checks, so you already getting money you ain't never seen before. But... I also know y'all done did this movie about me. After a year, 18 months, I'm going to start wondering, like, okay, the movie's out. It did well. I ain't seen no checks yet. Like, how you get 10, 15 years later and you just now, like, I ain't getting nothing from the movie. Like,
hey, they done got
maybe that movie was more accurate than we thought it was.
Look,
yeah, no joke.
Like, they done got a Grammy for the movie, an Oscar, and
everything.
Yeah.
And you still ain't seeing
nothing. Sandra Bullock got paid. Billy Ray Cyrus got paid. All the people got paid.
Look, on top of that, Hold up. On top of that, they don't put the movie on Netflix, Lifetime, and everything.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, they didn't give you
You ain't
nothing.
getting no kind of
Oh
nothing, no
man.
back end, no
Po baby.
nothing.
Po baby.
No, in the movie, them bullets got paid. That bullet you, all of them got paid. You didn't get You didn't get a dime. Oh man.
Hey,
The
no.
cameraman got paid. The janitor got paid.
Hey,
Hey, even the extras got paid.
Valet
Hey.
people got everybody.
The
30 years
NFL,
later.
the NFL got paid.
NFL
College football got paid. Everybody got
Ravens.
paid, but yeah, everybody got paid, but you, man. Oh
Hey, they had
man.
Hey, he probably was
on
standing at the
PBS.
door.
Hell, they got paid. So
He was probably standing at the door asking them about their money while the mailman coming up handing them the check. Like, I don't know nothing about it. Hey, here
Right.
you go. Oh, okay. Oh shit, that blindside
Right.
check. Here, huh? What you say? Yeah, I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man.
I wonder
Well-
what made him want to go after them after all this time. Is he broke now?
Maybe.
He's like the little white boy teaching him colors and long division. You ain't lying. He showed me.
You know what? The janitor on set is still getting checks.
Do you hear me?
And
Mopping
he
the
ain't got a
floor.
check.
Yeah.
But
Well,
the people in the back that don't have no speaking roles, they got paid.
Yeah, the extras, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's a sad situation, whatever, because everybody, when he started talking about this whole thing, whatever, it's caught a little fire, whatever, because everybody's like, damn, that's kind of messed up that you guys have made a whole lot of money off this guy's back, and we feel for his pain, whatever, man. But at the end of the day, like, dude, like, what, man? How was you not aware of everything that's going on? They already falsified your story, and like B-Dub said, he had mentioned this. When the movie came out, I believe it was like shortly after the movie came out, he was not happy with that movie. It was something in his spirit that said, man, this is not right, man. I'm not happy how you guys portrayed me. It's been out for a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So he literally
E.T. came back 50 years ago. Old movie. He talking about he mad now because he wasn't part of the family.
But yeah, he literally got
blind. 2009.
Yeah, he literally got blindsided because he didn't see none of this going
make
on,
up
man.
Your own spinoff, The Real Blind Side.
Right? Yeah. The Real Blind Side.
That part of the movie where he couldn't stop the defense from sacking the quarterback, and then here she come over there talking about pretend the quarterback is me, right?
Yeah.
And nobody could touch him. See,
yeah,
we love a white savior.
Oh man,
we got to get out of this, man. We got to.
Yeah, and then, man, he had strength of 10,000 men when he said, "Well, pretend it's your mom, it's your white mama." Yeah, I'm your mama. It's me.
That old fake accent. It was. I don't even like the movie.
Because it made you feel like like we
like
just
they donating to charity. That's what it made me feel.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I hated that, man.
Y'all can't raise him. Take us good white folk to make something out of him.
And then
protected me.
Right, and then you send him to the school that y'all go to, and knowing that y'all already pay money to make y'all look good. It was just he thought the whole crowd was gonna rob him. Sorry, bro. We only ride for dead retarded black dudes. Will Melvin, you are a mess.
Yeah, Will Melvin, something else.
I think he just needs to leave it alone. I mean, after all
the
these
views
years,
and opinions of the people in the comments.
Right. Yeah, but but I don't know if he's gonna be able to win this one with man, because like I said, this is probably the statute of limitations don't went out of it, but he don't probably even know because he done got blindsided with his whole deal or whatever.
He
so
broke now. That's what it is. He broke. He needs some money.
You know what? I'm gonna stay on code. We talk about I'm gonna stay on code. He's still black, and them white folk got over on him, so I want him to get his money.
Yeah,
boy,
me too. I think they definitely owe him money. Like
they owe him money,
story, bro. Like it's his story. Like how can you not pay that man? But he's still a dummy though.
You allowed it. You 7 foot 500 pounds. You let them just do whatever they want to you.
Like G-Man said, he more focused on trying to be in a family. That's what he
be in the family. They didn't.
He wanted to be in a family.
In the words of Fred Sanford, you big dummy.
Big dummy. I can see Fred Sanford saying it right now in his face.
You big
Let
W.
that be a lesson to the others. There's no such thing as kind-hearted when you are that type of person. Now, if he was 5'2", 130 pounds, and they took him in, then okay, maybe they doing it out of kind of their heart. No, bro, they saw
dollar signs.
This
They
is
doing
exactly
the
what
Birdman
they
hand
saw.
rub when they saw him.
Man.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's go adopt him, or let's make it seem like we're gonna adopt him.
Yeah.
Let's build him up. Let's whitewash him and everything or whatever and all that would not when it came to this guy.
Another case of black exploitation.
Yeah.
AKA playing in our face. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Brittany Simone.
Right.
If they would have adopted him, they probably would have had to pay him. That's probably why they didn't do it.
Yep.
I agree, Brittany. Yep.
Yeah, they exploited, But
it is what it is, though, man, with this whole situation. But hopefully, I'm like you, G man. I do hope he get paid with this whole thing. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if that's
on brand. I hope he get the money out there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna happen, brother. Like
I know it may not, but
that looked like that's going to this is going on.
Alabama spirit in me. I'm still gonna ride for my people.
Hey, I got a quick question before we get out of here. This is going on the radio, and I thought it was interesting. I just want to get y'all opinion, right? So there's this guy. We'll call him John. He's 69 years old. That's kind of important to the story. So John's 69 years old, been married to his wife for a decade, over 30-some years. So his wife, first of all, John has a 2016 Dodge Demon, a Dodge Hellcat, excuse me. Now, this Dodge Hellcat has 2,000 miles on it. And I know y'all thinking, okay, them damn cars is everywhere. Why is this important? But this particular one is one of the first run Hellcats. It only has 2,000 miles on it, so basically the car is valuable. And it's going to keep getting more and more valuable as the years go on, and he keep the mileage low, right?
Especially they're not making them no more. Go ahead.
Exactly. They have stopped production on them. So that's another reason why this car is going to be very, very valuable now and in the future. And John was planning on that. That's why he bought the car. That's why the car only got 2,000 miles on it. He bought it brand new. All right. So now but John, he's in a doghouse. He kind of did a little thing. And his wife says, in order for you to get out of the doghouse, you got to sell that car. That's the only way I forgive you. Now, what did Johnny do to get him in the doghouse? Well, Johnny got him a 37-year-old girlfriend on the side. But that ain't the part that the wife really tripping on. Because she like, I ain't trying to deal with you no more anyway. So you can have your girlfriend on the side, but, Johnny thought he was done raising kids. Johnny ain't done raising kids.
Oh, Johnny
had to get his usher on and make that confession. Then he had to come back like, remember that girl I told you part one I was sleeping with? Say she 3 months pregnant and she keeping it.
Yeah.
So
John done got caught sleeping.
So this was the question that they posed on the radio. Is that fair? Should she put stipulations, or should she? Because this car is something that's going to be valuable for them as well, for their family. Like, is she doing too much by telling him he needs to sell this valuable car in order to get her forgiveness, or should she just forgive him? Or do y'all think she right for making this stipulation?
Well, he gonna need to sell it for that child support anyway.
Right.
He said pull-out game weak.
Hey, man, 69. Pull-out game is non-existent. I'm sure Johnny thought he was shooting blanks, and then she 37. She at that age where it's more difficult for women. They probably wasn't even thinking about it.
Johnny like 90-something, right?
69. Johnny 69. Girl,
Johnny was doing 69. That's what he was doing.
No, he should have been. He wouldn't have no babies.
The lady wasn't named EQ, was it, by it?
Hell no. I ain't 37, I'm 42, thank you.
Now that you mention it, nah.
Man, listen, I think Johnny's he's up against the wall with this one, man. He got
forgiveness. I already done what I done.
Well, Johnny got to talk him.
Man.
Yeah, Johnny got to talk himself out of this one, whatever, man. I don't know how, but Johnny got to do some lot of talking, brother. Because
I ain't talking about nothing. I've got my car. I'm gonna keep this car. It's gonna be valuable, right? Baby was born with gray eyebrows. Yeah, baby come out already 21. Yeah, y'all have these babies too old. They come out already old. So I'm not selling my car. I already done what I done. Right? You gonna forgive me or not? He sell the car. She still leaving.
Right.
Yeah. I got it. Hey, the situation is what it is. I'm not selling my car. All right, you ain't forgive me. All right, I'm gone.
So we got some comments in the comment section. So Brittany Simone said, "I'm a woman," and I say, "No, she is wrong." From the sound of things, of course, she is hurt and is upset and probably not going to truly forgive him anyhow. So that being said, don't take away a man's, I guess his car. Don't take away his car.
Yeah. Yep. Never stand between a man and his meal. That's what Dave Chappelle said. Yeah, he was trying to get that part. Exactly.
Exactly. I do something strange for a little piece of change. Hey.
Press Hero. That is his name, Press Hero, because everybody knows that's EQ song.
Boy, that's messed up. I can't win for losing.
Brittany Simone said, "Continue. Prize possession to make you feel better. He will resent you. If you feel this way to be spiteful because that's what it sounds like, then leave."
Right.
Okay.
But they've been married how long, B-Dub?
30 plus.
Baby, she ain't going nowhere.
She ain't going nowhere.
And he ain't either.
He ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere.
And that
37-year-old baby.
Yeah,
y'all going down the road.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
I ain't selling that car.
No, I couldn't sell it.
I wouldn't. Don't sell the car,
man, please.
Yeah, don't sell the car.
I would have called her bluff.
Yeah. I'll be your Huckleberry.
Yeah.
That's wealth we talking about. Like who that car, if he keep that car in good condition, mileage like that, and he bought it brand new in 2016 model. He bought it in 2015. So back then he probably might have paid 55 for that car. 55, 60 max. And right now, those same cars with higher mileage are going for 70. So just imagine down the road, especially now, like I said, they done stop production on them. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Yep.
Yeah. She's at 30 plus trust. She knows he be sliding.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, she knows. Yep. All right, you guys, man. You guys got your. Let's get ready to get our final.
No, we're gonna keep the party rolling all night. Or Pup Daddy, I'm gonna close the studio down.
I need some Cambodian goat milk.
Bring it. Studio down. Yeah, I'm gonna close the studio down. Yeah, go walk. Give me some. Cambodian breast milk. Cambodian. Yeah, go down there and give me some
breast milk.
Yeah. Now, go ahead, EQ.
Y'all kids back in school. I need y'all to show up just like they showed up for them chairs. I need y'all to show up for these teachers, because the kids out here doing all kind of stuff. Y'all, it's crazy, and they starting early. So we need y'all hands on deck in these schools. And no, G-Man, we can't have that attitude of FTK.
I feel for my educators every year.
It's hard out here for a teacher.
They be throwing kids on y'all.
Here's what I really want. Some of us give the other us's a hard time. Y'all cut that out. Don't be in denial about your kids. You know your kids showing out. When we trying to tell y'all, sometimes we be trying to help y'all keep y'all kids out the system. They already in one system, but we trying to keep them out the big system. So work with us and let's be great together.
Yep. G-Man.
I was looking at Ray's. Does he work for the railroad? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it's a good pension coming in now. Mm-hmm. This has been a fun show. It's good to be back. And if nobody told y'all they love you today, we do. Ain't nothing you can do about it. See y'all on the next one.
Yeah.
All right. Beat up.
Hey man, listen. We do this for y'all, and we do it for the free. So if y'all want us to continue to get better and do more, like, share, send this video to somebody and send it to somebody else.
That part.
We can be able to keep bringing this to y'all and keep growing, keep getting better, and do more. So
right. And the burning code. And the burning codes give you the bag moment is, listen, make sure you control your anger Don't let your anger control you. So that being said, we thank you guys for joining another episode of the Brandon Cole Podcast. I go by the name of Mr. Doing Our Reactions. We got Bougie Weirdo on the left. We got Educated Queen at the bottom. And we got G-Man on the side. So continue to support us. Show us you guys are love and adulation. Check us out every Tuesday. Same time, same channel. 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Every Tuesday. We say peace out, you guys. Love you all.